I started my style do over a few years ago, and in the process I had some trial and errors, but if I had to restart all over again, these are the pieces I'll add back to my closet, not only for the spring season but for the all year round foundation of my wardrobe. Let's get started! There is a reason most capsule wardrobe and wardrobe essentials video include a trench coat, not only for the spring but also for the fall. Trench coats are a classic, I have a few of them, and I love the effortless casual chic style that they bring to every outfit. The one I want to talk about today is from Free People, and I was lucky enough to get it at 60% off sale, so I'll link it down below if it is still available, as well as everything else I talk about in this video. I chose this one because it is the one I gravitate towards the most, and I think it's because of the length and the silhouette of it. I have been into more relaxed and casual styles, but also this coat is water repellent, so if it does rain, I am covered that way, so I also use it as my raincoat. I believe there's a trench coat for everybody. If you are, for example, a more classic kind of girl or have a more elevated style, then you might like this one from SeaCell. It is also at a shorter length, and so if you are more petite than I am, or just prefer your coat to fit you at a shorter length, then this may be for you. I did an entire trench coat dedicated video, so I'll link it over here if you haven't seen it yet. There are also other brands that carry different styles, silhouettes, tones, color, material compositions, and different price points. One of my favorite spring outfit combinations are a classic pair of blue denims and a white or striped top and throw a trench coat over. It is such a classic and Parisian style, and it's one of my favorite outfits formulas. I could not make this video without mentioning my sweaters. I think I own more sweaters than anything else in my wardrobe, and I consider my wardrobe to be in a smaller size given what I do when I'm not at my regular job. The ones I want to talk about today are two opposite styles, yet I wear them all the time on repeat. If I'm getting dressed in a hurry and I have no idea on what to wear, again, not only for the spring but also for the fall and even through the winter if I layer properly. This hoodie, you might be familiar with it because I talked a lot about it in many of my styling videos. It is one of the oldest sweaters I own since I started my style do over years ago, and it remains a constant go-to of mine because of how soft and comfortable it is. I like styling it with trousers to contrast the tailored aspect from the trousers with the casual style of the sweater, but because of the texture material of the sweater slash hoodie, it is still a more elevated one, and though it does still look casual, it feels more cohesive and luxurious. I also style it with my denims if I'm feeling extra casual, with my skirts, and over my sleeve dresses. This one is also my traveling hoodie. I take it everywhere, national and international trips that I make because it's a lightweight, and again, the material is super warm and breathable, and so it makes it perfect for traveling. If you've been here before, you heard me talking about why I like stripes. I find they are an easy and subtle way of adding pattern to your wardrobe if you, like me, have a more minimal style and don't like wearing large prints. I love the versatility of the sweater. I wear it with my trousers, my denims, over a dress, you name it. It is super warm, and I just love the classic, timeless, and subtle detail that makes this sweater an iconic one from the brand. I have a few white t-shirts that I rotate through the years, and they remain to be a staple piece in my wardrobe. I wear them myself, but I also lay them over or under them. But lately, I've been into graphic tees. I have a couple now, but this one I want to talk about today is from Reformation. I like that though it has some design in it because it is in black. It's still somewhat subtle. I wear it with a long sleeve shirt underneath it for more warmth and or a motor jacket over it. With my leggings for a traveling outfit for my last trip that I did, and I'm sure there's many other ways to style it. You probably already know this already, but anytime I can avoid wearing a bra, I would do it in a heartbeat. I just don't like them one bit. These tanks, I won't talk a whole lot about them because I do review them on my new in video coming up after this one, so subscribe so you don't miss it. These are so comfortable. I wear them as a tank but also as a bra, and I now have it in multiple colors because I wear them on repeat at least 3 or 4 times a week. This white one is from the George Avenue, and it's for sure my most worn tank prior to getting this one that I just mentioned. It's made in a thick cotton material, which again allows me for not having to wear a bra if I don't want to, and because of its style, I'm able to wear more as a tank, sometimes by itself, especially during the summertime, but also layer it during the spring in transitional weather. This black one is from Arezia, and it's a much thicker and conservative compared to the first one I talked about because it goes higher on the chest area. Because of the thick material, you do not need to wear an undergarment regardless of your chest shape. This will hold your girls in place. Having a tank top that you can just throw a button over, which is how I mostly wear it, or a cardigan, and any style of bottoms really, it's a way to put an effortless outfit together without well, too much effort. Speaking of button-ups, I wear them year-round because I not only wear them to work in a more professional style, but I also wear them to when I'm out and about and even at home. I layer underneath it with, again, a tank, or I button them up. Regardless on how I style them, I wear a button-up at least once a week. I know button-ups can be a little intimidating if you have a more casual style, but I personally like it more boxy and oversized for a more relaxed and casual chic style. This one is from Fifth Avenue and it's my only white button-up I own, which surprises me given how much I wear them. I only wear this one during the cooler and transitioning months because it is made in a thick cotton material, which I like, but it also means that it's not appropriate for the summer hot days, at least not for this sweaty gal. Again, I love the boxy fit and the slight detail on the back. I have different styles and colors button-up. I have them in cotton for the colder months and I have them in linen for the warmer months, but this one remains the one I keep going back to every time I'm looking for to elevate my outfit but still keep it semi-casual. You're probably tired of hearing me talk about denims. I mention them in every other video I make, and so I could not make a staple video without talking about my denim jeans. These are from Everlane and they now fit me a little different than when I first bought them, but if anything, I like them even more. I have other cuts of jeans in my wardrobe, but a straight leg is one that I gravitate towards the most. I think because a straight leg is a classic one, but it's also universally flattering as well as versatile, so I feel less restricted when it comes to styling them. I like to wear lighter shades of denim during the spring seasons, and when I found this one, I did not have anything like it. And aside from the shade, I also love the overall fit of them. I like to pair my jeans with everything I have mentioned already, my tanks, my sweaters, my button-ups, and play around with the type of shoes depending on the vibe that I'm going for. I wear my trousers almost as much as I wear my denim jeans. For the most part, I like to incorporate a tailored piece into my outfit, so having a pair of trousers already checks that box. The trousers I want to talk about today are this pair from Madewell, and I also reviewed this on my new insole keep it short, but I want to talk about this one because of its versatility. If you don't have any trousers in your wardrobe and you want to start with a pair that matches everything you have already, then I'll suggest you start with something like these. I like the cut and the relaxed fit of them, and because they are made in this lightweight material, it makes it perfect for the warmer months. I don't wear a whole lot of dresses, but if I had to pick one, it would be this one because I just feel like I'm wearing a long sweater. It is also one that can be easily layered, and the style of it is that casual chic style that I dress in and like so much. This is a good option if you, like me, have a more casual style and floral princess-like dresses are not your first option when it comes to dresses. You can also wear it 3 out of the 4 seasons, so there's that versatility aspect of it. These last two are more of a category over an item, and the first one is shoes. I picked a pair of tennis shoes and a pair of boots. These white tennis shoes or sneakers are from Paul Green, and I was lucky enough to get them on sale because they're not the most affordable one, but when I put them on, I already knew that I wanted them, and so I immediately went home. I sold the one that I had at home, and a week later I went back to the store and I bought these ones. I like having a pair of sleek sneakers in my wardrobe that I can wear to work with my more tailored fits, and outside of work with my more feminine pieces and trousers. These are the only pair of white sneakers that I own, and I wear them every day, if not to work or outside of work. If these are outside of your budget, I know that the brand Bellas have similar styles to this one, and they are at a much budget-friendly range. For boots, I chose the chunky ones, which to me are a little more difficult to style because of the chunkiness, yet they are my most worn boots I own. They are water resistant, and heading to spring, there's a lot of rain, and so these are my go-to whenever I need to keep my feet dry and off the ground. The last category I have are accessories, which typically are the smallest things that you have in your wardrobe, yet they are the most impactful in your outfit and the one that show your personal style. My year-round accessories include a hat, sunglasses, a bag, a belt, and jewelry. For the spring seasons, I have 2 styles of hats that are my go-to. The first one is a straw hat. This one I got years ago on a vacation trip to Mackinac Island back home in Michigan. And though I now have a couple more styles of straw hat, this remains my go-to of mine because of how lightweight it is. I suffer from severe migraines, so much so that I have been hospitalized in the past. So anything tight and heavy on my head is a no for me. And so this is the perfect hat for me when I feel like headache, but I still need that extra protection from the sun. I also like the minimal style in that it fits my larger amount of hair. My second hat is a baseball style, and this one is also an old one of mine. I wear it pretty much year round, but more so during the transition months and of course spring and fall. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses I have been wearing consistently during the past 3 years. This one I prescribe glasses, so they have my regular prescription vision on them because, you know, almost blind here. I do like the style of the frame and the golden detail on the leg. I also think the style that suits my oval face shape, but I actually wanted to get my prescription on this pair of glasses, but because of the style of them and the way they were manufactured, it couldn't be done. I love the shape of these ones the best and how lightweight they are. Again, I am migraine prone, and the lighter anything around my head feels, the better. I do still wear them if I'm not driving or need to rely so much on my vision because, again, I do love the style of them. My regular prescription glasses that I wear daily, not now because I'm filming and there's the glare, but I do wear them when I'm not filming. They also work as a sunglasses because I added that transition into them. And so as soon as I'm exposed to the sunlight, they start getting darker. Sunglasses are not only a decorative accessory for me because of my poor vision and my migraines, they are a necessity. And so I don't mind spending a little extra on them, especially because I only change the frame, if I do at all, every 3 to 5 years. I am restarting my bag collection. I sold most of them and now I'm in the hunt for a couple of them. But the one I keep gravitating towards, especially during the spring and summer seasons, are this wicked basket style bag. It's very spacious, yet it's not overly large for my petite frame. This crossbody one is for sure my most worn bag year-round. I prefer crossbodies in general. They keep my hands free, and because it's literally on your body, it becomes part of your outfit. I am very minimal when it comes to my jewelry. I keep the same earrings 3-4 months at a time, and if I do swap them, it's gonna be for 6 months style. My bracelet, I bathe with them, I sleep with them. They stay on me 100% of the time. Same with my little dainty necklaces. They stay on me 99.9% of the time. So basically I just swap my earrings and add a long necklace. I usually just add a couple of rings and a long necklace and I'm good to go. The long necklace I want to talk about today is this one from Pamela Carr. It is my most worn necklace. 1, because I find it so stunning, and 2, because pearl is my birthstone, and so I wear pearls a lot, and this one just adds to everything else I already own. I always recommend finding that statement accessory that works for you. Some people like playing around with their earrings and that's their statement. For me, it's my necklaces. Last but not least is belt, and I don't wear belt as often because of my more relaxed style, but I do like to have a couple for when I need them. I recently added this one to my wardrobe from Cézanne. I had a black one that was at least 5 years old, and for a while now, every time I needed to wear a black belt and I put it on, I just didn't like it and I wish I had a different one. And so a couple months ago, I decided to start looking for its replacement, and last week I decided on this one, and it is exactly what I was looking for. When your outfit feels plain or bland and you can't tell why it is, try adding a belt. It doesn't have to be a fancy one. Then try swapping your earrings or adding a long necklace, wearing a hat, and lastly, swap your shoes, and I promise you, it will make all the difference. And those are my spring wardrobe essentials. As always, I'll link everything I can down below. Don't forget to like this video if you do like it. It's the best way you can support my channel, as well as subscribing if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.